Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're here. We are here in the clear.
We've seen a huge difference after switching to Optics, doing all of their schoolwork.
Okay, I'm gonna pause that. All right, we are back. Another episode here. We're gonna just keep building. We're gonna try and reel in the focus just a little bit if we, if we if we can. Okay, let's go to our live chat. For some reason, it's not showing up. It's giving me shorts. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's jump in here. Okay, I can see the chat. I can see it. I can see it. Wait for wait for it all to load. We got about an hour. We'll get what we can done, and then we'll postpone to the next one. But I did last night. I cleaned up some of my factories. I'm trying to everything was built not on the world grid, so it's um it's pretty frustrating. None of my stuff is on the world grid. Well, I think very few things are on the world grid, which, like I said, frustrating to say the least. But I started laying these roads down. Some custom roads that I had made. They're not perfect. They're not perfect, but you know what? That's okay. It's 2 lane straight. Let's keep it rolling up. Oh no! All right, go back to our blueprint. 2 lane straight. This is where it gets a little janky. Go. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow. Oh, I gotta put my jetpack back on. There we go. Wow, that was really strange. Come on. Alright. I think we're gonna have to start going up here. We're gonna end up running into that. Let's go to blueprints. I made a. I guess it's in undefined now. 2-lane ramp incline. I mean, I guess I could just do that. Nope. Let's ramp incline. There we go. Oh, oh. Yeah, like I said, these don't match up properly because I think the issue is of how it's built. That's not the worst thing in the world, you know? Like, I think here I'm just gonna go blueprint and then 2-lane ramp top, so it goes up to. It just goes up to a level surface, and that should match here, which it does really. And then we just go back to our 2-lane straight. But eventually, I'm gonna have to. Well, maybe. Eventually, I gotta put in like either a T intersection or something, or I can just like watch. Run. Left turn. And we go back to left turn continued. Just like that. And that's as good as it'll get there, basically. let's see. I should have done this good track. I think we're going back straight now. I think we can go to the straight 2-lane here. Uh, that. Is it? Not quite. Okay, let's do another left continued. This. Oh, whoopsies. Oh, it was. Was I right? I guess this was right here. I mean, the other problem is too. The other problem is that none of this was done with the world grid in mind, which so I'm kind of paying for it now. I don't really want to redo that part of it. Let's see. Let's do 5. Okay. Now we can just hotkey it. let's check out our blueprints. We do. How is this invalid? Okay, so I want to find. Oh, right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Right. I'm gonna grab. I'm gonna go up here. I don't know if I've ever noticed the background over there before. It sounds weird, but I've never noticed that. Like, was that like newly added or something? Maybe. These are all so poorly integrated out here. Yeah, see, this is world grid right here. This is, I don't think, yeah, none of this is on. Maybe this. This actually might be. Pretty sad. It makes me want to like completely start over, which in a lot of ways I like am. A lot of this stuff I've completely reworked to be more vertical and contained. Like all of these, for example, all this power. Like none of these are doing anything anymore. Okay. It really just means I need to figure out. WTF, man? Ooh, do I want to do that again? Do I want to actually bring? Hmm. Let's see. No. Uh, let's see. Will that work? No. Nope. We got that hooked up. We need a power pole over here. Okay, so there's that. We could keep that rolling in there if we wanted to. Just continue to make it one big full power area. I mean, the big catch is always you're only getting 75 megawatts out of this. You could make this just power this area and then have the other, have other areas power. Because we got our fuel. We have a lot of fuel on the other side. Like up here is a large bit of fuel power that we have going. I want to hide. How do I hide fucking all these nodes? I forget. There we go. Hide those for now. It's a lot. That's a lot on the map. I'm saying because we could have a whole area here for power that powers this like factory area. What's this over here? I forget. I forget what I'm making. Motors. Is it all idle right now? For real? It's on. Oh, because we don't have it going anywhere. Well, hold on. Okay, so they are going in here. Okay, so the thing that we can do, as always, like any place, is we bring this out into an industrial storage, and we fill the industrial storage, and then run the excess into an awesome sink, and just get tickets from it, right? So let's do this. So let's split it. No. Split it into Smart Splitter. Now, industrial storage. So the left output is motor. Center will be overflow. What? Why? Oh, that's frustrating. And I think we're gonna need to put that dimensional storage out here. Because it won't matter. Like once this is empty, this will never fill up. Because this isn't going anywhere until, yeah. And then this thing can keep running. That thing can just run. We just need power is all. Yeah, we got 19 tickets. Let's just print those out. Whoa, shit. Let's just drop these. Okay, once that one's full, it'll keep making, dumping it into the awesome sink. And now we're generating tickets. Machines can keep running. Take this down. This. This. That. I guess. No, I want the stairs. Okay, so there's my motors. Motors, and that's full. It'll pull from here if I, for some reason, use a bunch, but it'll just dump all these extra motors into the awesome sink for the foreseeable future. Oh, oh, I wanted to eventually make something go that way. This is all running nicely now. That is running over there, powering all of that. Okay, this is making... So we got copper. What are we making here? Stators. Stator and wire, that's advanced wiring, right? Oh, automated wiring. And I don't remember if the automated wiring was anything special necessarily. Let's get rid of that. There's so much of this crap. You know what I would like to make is... Okay, what was this making? Oh, this was making motors. Okay, so... Alright, we had all this over here. Alright, so this can go away. We don't need that. Or that. Or that. Or this. That. That. Ooh, man. Lots of power lines everywhere. So this one was making motors, right? Okay. Don't need that. Don't need this. Making the advanced wiring is great. Just make sure that we don't. Okay, stator, advanced wiring. We have a whole electromagnetic control rod zone, so I don't need those. Okay, so we have basically these can go into storage, and then awesome sync is essentially what this is what can happen here. So these are all being stored. Um, like literally, let's see. Again, we can overflow into with a smart one. So right output is going to be stator. And then I mean quite literally this can be here. They're making stairs. And they find outputs. And then for now, this can also, so anything can go in the center. Well, I mean, essentially it's overflow, but overflow can come out of the left. Makes sense? Can we find a Summers? Do we have two? Oh, we do. I hear cables. Okay, that's not going to put stators into here for a while, but when the time comes, it will start. And honestly, really the next kind of like step in here is to like refine this into like a more vertical factory. This is taking in 37 per minute. Okay, well, it should be perfect. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not working at 100%. Maybe because I jacked it up a bit. And did I? Oh wait. This is doing 75 per minute, but this is pumping out 240. So this, it basically needs more. And what we could probably do is square all this up. So this is doing 240. Well, if we just lower to 60, that means four of those. And this is just operating base level. Is this a pure node? Must be. Oh no, it's normal. You know what's bothering me is the fact that this isn't straight. right, that's not gonna work. Damn, for real? All right, that's not exactly what I wanted. I'll have to fix this more. There's much more I can do with this, and I will do it because I could build this up a little bit vertical, have these constructors pointing out and then in, and then kind of bring it in. But we'll do that for another day. Good times though. It's a good it's a good play today. Good play. Very good. We're making progress in we're making progress in this. I like we beat the game, which is great, but I need to progress further into I want to progress further into like making the factory run more efficiently and then building more vertical factories, and making things look more aesthetically pleasing. But we did pretty well when we played through originally Space Zombie and I. So and others. There's a bunch of others that joined us along the way. But no, we got a bunch done. Thank you for checking it out. That was episode 3. So next time we'll work on finishing out that copper area and try and make the advanced wiring area more contained and vertical so we can save a little room and then clean up that whole area and and eventually the grander plan is to get everything shipped to a big container area, but we'll see. That's for way down the line, but for right now we're kind of going to each zone and getting everything as contained as possible. So thank you for watching. Appreciate you. We'll see you guys next time. Later.